Okay, Jake in Minnesota. How to stay in contact with customers without being overwhelming or annoying. And how to get a buying club started. Okay, that one right there, I will make Jake in Minnesota, and anyone else who's interested, I will make a separate detailed video on how to start a buying club, right? How to get that off the ground and profitable really fast. I'll show you how to do that in 7 days. 7 to 10 days is all it should take to build up a club of at least a few dozen people who buy from you, like on like a recurring membership. It shouldn't take more than 7 to 10 days. And I'll show you how to do that in a separate video. So how to stay in contact with customers without overwhelming them or being annoying. You will only annoy the people who don't want to buy from you and who don't want to hear from you. It's that simple. Like, definitely at the end of all of your emails, make sure that there's that, legally you have to make it, there has to be an unsubscribe button or an option where they can opt out or unsubscribe, or edit their email preferences, which then takes them to an unsubscribe option. You have to have that. So by staying in frequent contact and sending, honestly, I would send 3 to 5 emails a week is not too much at all. Daily communication is actually what you want to be doing, but you don't want to be daily communicating through just one medium. You want to use Instagram Messenger and through your social media posts and email. And like, we use text messaging, works really well for us because they don't have to respond. And we make that clear before they sign up for the text messaging to get like notifications from us and to hear about things that we're doing. And this is for all my businesses, not just in beef, but this is true for across the board. Ideal is you're communicating every single day with them. And I actually send emails to my clients, the clients that I advise, that we consult with, the big ranches and beef businesses, every single day. They get an email from me every single day. And let's see. So yeah, you're not going to annoy them unless like you're sending annoying stuff. Like, don't send them promotional emails. I guess that's the other thing I would add is don't send them crap. Make sure that you're sending them stuff that they care about, like that's valuable. Provide value to them. Don't send them promotions. Like, maybe 1 out of 5 to 1 out of 7 should even talk about your product. The rest should be providing them value by, sharing like, that they're interested in, in cooking, in making family dinners with ground beef. And so maybe once a week you send them like, hey, here's this amazing cooking recipe video. I know that this is, that you're into this stuff, and I saw it. I thought of you. So no need to respond. I hope you like it. That kind of stuff works wonders. Like, that stuff is amazing to send. And those are the kind of emails that I send. Mine are a little bit. That's where I spend most of my time actually is on my communication with my existing clients, and these are high-end clients, right? That they pay me a lot of money, and so I spend a lot of time communicating with them. It's a little bit different for you selling a beef product directly to a consumer because you probably have a lot of customers, and most likely they're spending maybe hundreds of dollars a month and not thousands. But you still want to communicate. Every day is not too much, as long as you're not promoting yourself all the time, right? Like, provide them value. Share things that they will find valuable, right? And the only way that you can do that is if you've actually talked with them and you know what benefit it is they perceive that you have, that they are getting from being your customer, and then provide them more of that, right? If it's peace of mind, like we use the example of the parent buying, they'll buy the most expensive. As long as it's the healthiest option, price is not an issue. They want to buy the healthiest option because that gives them peace of mind. Well, what else gives them peace of mind? You can talk about, send them interesting articles, or maybe like, hey, here's an article that I found from, I don't know, some Johns Hopkins University on the influenza. Here are the strains that are going around, and here's some places in your area that are doing free flu shots, right? Or whatever, where you can get a flu shot. So that's easy. Stuff like that's easy. And you're not asking for anything. That's the big one. People sense that. When you're asking for stuff, people sense it, and they know that you're just interested. You're more interested in the benefit that you receive from the relationship you have with them than you are in providing them additional value.